Hey there. Can you hear me? I just got a PTSD flashback to when I had my mic on mute for 30 minutes. Let me just double check. Yeah, it seems like it's working from my side. Welcome. Hi. Like I liked the glasses cuz they're blue light protection and they match my top, but I hate the glare it gives. So, anyways, red carpet talk. I like this. Papa, can you hear me? Yes, we do. Hell yeah. We're locked and loaded. How was your week? I'm 2 days away from my birthday. Everything's going fine. Everything's going great. I just have never had a birthday where it's like right before I don't feel like a little birthday blues. And it's like, why? There's nothing wrong. I have so much to be grateful for. But for some reason, I'm just like, "Ugh, birthday." I don't know how to explain it. Does anyone else feel like that? Like, I don't know if it's because there's no way for, maybe not no way, but the fact of the matter is, no matter how much anticipation you build or don't build for your birthday, I feel like it's always not that. Like, even if you're just like chill about it, it still feels like something. I don't know how to explain it. It's so weird, but it's like everything was fine even yesterday, and then today I'm like, but I also don't know if it's mixed with the fact that I'm tired as fuck, guys. I'm so tired. Today I took 2 naps. And I don't say that to be like mad at myself. I'm giving myself grace. I'm literally growing a human child in here. But I'm telling you that as exhibit A and B of how tired I am. I got such a great night's sleep. I fell asleep. Did you guys see that new Dinosaur docu-series on Netflix? It slaps. It slaps. It's the shit. It's so cool. I just don't think that we're taking serious, or I feel like I haven't taken seriously enough that at one point this planet was one continent of Pangea, and on that continent, big ass reptilian creatures. First, the reptiles were here, but then the dinosaurs ruled. Big ass dinosaurs of all types, herbivores, carnivores, mix of the both. Different shapes, different sizes, different ways of life. Some in the water, some on land. Some in cold climates, some in hot. They had migration tactics. Like, I don't think I've taken that seriously enough. Like, they were literally here. We've made them so like kiddie. Like, all kids are like, "Oh yeah, dinosaurs." Like, my nephew Kyle's obsessed with dinosaurs. He's like, always wants me to do like, "Rawr, dinosaur." And then on when we FaceTime, I do that little emoji face of the dinosaur. He gets a kick out of it. He loves it. And we've Disneyfied dinosaurs and how epic they were. Or I don't know, is it just me? Like, I feel like I wasn't taking them seriously enough. But the fact that they were all here and now they're not, that's like fucked up. But it also makes you realize that our time could end. They were here, what was it? Is it 300 million years ago or 33 million years ago? How long ago were dinosaurs alive? 245 to 66 million years ago. Okay. That's like a huge time period. I think it's more of like 300 million years ago is what they gave on the thing. I haven't finished it, but I'm going to finish it and then maybe we should do like a whole discussion on it. What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think about that? What if we all as a team watch the dinosaurs documentary on Netflix and then combine into a classroom discussion about how insanely awesome dinosaurs are. But I was so exhausted yesterday, long story short, I fell asleep during it, but it was actually like a really nice thing to fall asleep to because I feel like my dreams were kind of really cool because I was so inspired by the fact that there were so many dinosaurs and I feel bad that they're not here. And then it also made me wonder like when is our time over? Like is there a reality in which Earth, the planet survives, but the human race doesn't? I think that's a higher reality than the planet itself ceasing to exist. I know planets sometimes, they burn out and they cease to exist, but I think we have a higher chance of us humans screwing it up for us humans before a catastrophic thing like an asteroid hitting the earth and wiping us out happens. I think if an asteroid hit us and then wiped us out, it would be less painful than how it's going to go down by climate change. Not to be morbid. Those are my thoughts on that. But lately I've been having this urge to swim. Like I gotta swim. I gotta swim. And I don't know if it's because the baby just is uh, maybe right now, she's due to be a Gemini, but, if I know on your first time giving birth, oftentimes they're born a little late, so she could be a Cancer, and maybe she is a Cancer, maybe she's a water sign. I'm gonna be happy as long as she's healthy, but I will say selfishly, I feel like I'm gonna have a way easier time knowing exactly what her vibe is if she's a fellow water sign like me. And shout out to Pisces Nation. It's our time, it's our era. It's also our year. It's supposed to be like a fantastic year for Pisces in general. A huge like reset year and kind of reinvigorating and moving forward into goals and directions. So my birthday's in 2 days. I know that it's Manuel's birthday. You guys know Manuel from the World Girls from the chat. Happy birthday. Hope you have an awesome day. Mine is on Tuesday and my plans got derailed, which maybe has added to my blues, but on a practical side, it's no one's fault. It's no one's fault and it's technically a good thing. I called him Manuel, but we call him Manny. I think Manny's full name is Manuel, right? Manny Gonzalez, shout out, happy birthday. And I know Joseph Ashley's also a Pisces in here. Who else is a Pisces? Shout out Pisces. So originally I was like, I kind of wanted to do like kind of a fun big thing for my birthday because you just don't know what your life is going to look like once the kids arrive. So I planned to go to San Diego and stay at this hotel that I was really wanting to stay at. Oh my god, RQMDSMD is a Pisces too. Hell yeah. We did Red Carpet Talk say she was a Pisces too. Um oh, Brit is a Pisces gang. Mine's Saturday. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We have a lot of Pisces in here. I'm obsessed. Um I have like such a special obsession with Pisces. I feel like we all feel like that about our own sign. Okay, so I was gonna go and stay at this hotel and take like cool pregnancy photos and just vibe out at the hotel all day. And then my whole family was gonna come to dinner and have dinner with us. But we are like so invested in the middle of finishing our remodel because to be totally honest with you, the baby doesn't have a room right now. They're like people keep being like, how's the nursery coming? It's non-existent right now. It's non-existent and the time is ticking. The pregnancy is flying by and we're like, "Holy shit, we have to get her nursery ready." And so it's like this huge project that we're making the kitchen into her nursery. So we're moving the kitchen downstairs. So basically, what happened was that the people who are framing out the kitchen only had Monday and Tuesday, and then they're starting like a 30-day job, and that's like Harry's team that he works with. So we kind of had like no other option. And H feels like super bad about it. And he's like, I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm like ruining your birthday. But there's nothing he can do. Like, that's like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like actually totally not on him. And on the flip side of it, it is so fucking awesome that he's building our house and her room. Like, that's so I'm so grateful for that, that he had that's his specific skill set, and that on top of his work days and his other jobs, he's spending the time to build our house. That's legendary. Shout out H. And I don't want him to feel bad at all. So I haven't told him that I feel kind of bluish about my birthday, because I know that he'll think it's because the plans got screwed up, but it's really because I'm just a Pisces, and I feel like this is how I feel every year before my birthday. Like, no matter what, I always feel like I just don't like the pressure of it. So we ended up making reservations at this restaurant that I wanted to try just in LA. And then maybe we'll try to plan like some sort of little baby mooner trip before the baby comes. But it's not going to be this week. I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that much. I'm going to flip into the chat. Did I even say how I got to swim yesterday? So that was nice. We joined a new gym that had a pool. So I was able to actually swim, and it was really nice. It was really awesome in there. And I think that's part of the reason it exhausted me, because it was such a good workout. I swam laps for like 20 minutes. And by laps, I like, don't take me seriously. I'm like a great viber in the pool. I'm like great in the ocean, great in pools, but I'm not like a competitive swimmer. I'm a this, like I froggy the whole time, but I have a mean froggy. So I did that for like 20 minutes, which was quite the workout. It really was. I really enjoyed it. I wanted to go back today, but um we were just too busy. So we're going to go tomorrow. I'm going to go in the chat now. I feel like I talked a lot. Dion, hi Steph, how are you? How's baby girl? Is she still active? How's Harry and Honey Bear? Thank you for asking, Dion. Steph, are you still 6 months or 7 months pregnant? Everyone's good. I'm like midway. I'm closer to 7 months, which is crazy. Not quite 7, but getting there, which is crazy to think about. So I'm almost in my 3rd trimester. Isn't that wild? And yesterday, the nicest thing, I have like one main group in LA. I think you guys know them all. You obviously know Roxy. I think you know Haley because I used to live with her for like 3 years, and I've posted about her a bunch of times. She's like that like gorgeous blonde one. She's like a total model. And well, I just got like kind of scared because there. I was like, I don't know where I put my wedding ring for a second. And then Jess, you know Jess Lucero, I think, because Roxy and I hang out with her all the time and we talk about her, and she's like an incredible host and has her plus one podcast that is awesome. So we were gonna do a pool day, and we got to the pool and it was a full on wind advisory, and we couldn't swim. Like, they tried for an hour to set up decorations for me before I got there, and it kept getting destroyed. But it was so nice. The effort was there, and they got all my favorite snacks. They literally chopped up like 5 pounds of fruit, and they had it washed in the very specific way that I need it washed. And it was just so much effort. And I'm gonna take off my glasses. And Then we ended up just going to a deli and playing a game. So it was like very reminiscent of what I feel like our future as old ladies will be like, and it was awesome. Okay. Um, Steph, did you and Harry see Reverend Jesse Jackson's funeral? Is beautiful. The form, yeah, yeah. We watched Obama's speech. He's like really one of the greatest speakers of all time. It was really wonderful. Happy International Women's Day. Thank you guys. RQMDSMD. Hi to all. Hey RQMDSMD. Hey Mel does reviews. Adequate Greg. Hi. Unicorn. Hi Steph. Have you caught up on the Night of the Seven Kingdoms yet? Not yet. I need to. Thank you for reminding me. Hi Britt. Red carpet talk. Oh, you're lucky. This is the first time feeling beady blues. Oh no, it's not the first time. I feel them every single year. I just wasn't expecting it this year because I had a good plan and I felt like very solid in the plan, but then shit happened. Yes, Mel says I've gotten the B-Day blues. I also get the holiday blues. Okay. I love like knowing I ask these questions just to be a good reminder that we're all so similar. Mel, I think the blues will hit brutal this year since I'm alone in a new city. Oh my gosh. What day is it going to be so that we can like maybe do a show or a stream or something so that we can help you not feel as lonely? Until then, I've stopped caring much about my birthday. It's whatever to me. I do appreciate the cake though. I don't care either that much. Like I treat every day kind of as like a big fucking deal. So it's not like a huge deal to have my birthday. I just think that there's this like unspoken pressure that no matter how much I've come to terms with that I don't really care about it, it's still like I don't know, maybe it's like the idea that you want to be at a certain place in your life at by a certain age and like that comes up and you're reminded about the fragile mortality and time that we have here on earth as like the time as you get older each and every year. um yeah, I'm not sure. Andrew, happy birthday, sexy stuff with the glasses. Thank you. Master number 33. Yeah, Jesus year. Thank you, unicorn. I love your name. Enter Lemon. I'm halfway through the dinosaurs. The visuals are sick. It's similar to Prehistoric Planet on Apple TV. Oh, I haven't seen Prehistoric Planet. Whispers. Blue light glasses are a scam to prevent eye strain. You should do the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes stare at an object 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Oh, really, Rihanna? Is that true? Is that really true? That is crazy that they scammed us like that. I'll still wear them for style, but damn. Nick. Oh, another Pisces. My birthday's Saturday. Hell yeah. Red carpet talk. I had relatives consistently not care about my B day. I felt the blues hard last year when only one person showed up to my B day party that I co hosted with a person with the same B day who had many guests. Oh, Sam, it's such a bummer. Some people really don't know how to show up in the way that we need them to. And I'm so sorry that you had a bad birthday. That fucking sucks. I feel like I wanna know your birthday too so that we can try to do something and show you how important you are to our community. Gregory Casilla, I'm buying all dinosaurs talk. Hell yeah, let's invest in the dinosaurs. Okay. Melda's reviews like a watch along or watch on our own and discuss next time. Oh, next Sunday I'm doing Battle of the Ballots for Oscars, so we fill out ballots as the show goes on. Wait, is the Oscars next Sunday? Is that when it is? That sounds right. Oscars 2026. March 15th. Yes. Okay, so I probably won't do a stream then because everyone's going to be watching the Oscars, right? So maybe I'll do one on Monday. And for the dinosaur discussion, I don't know, would you guys rather do a we could do a watch along or we could just like all plan to watch it and then decide when we want to talk about the dinosaur documentary. You guys let me know. Red carpet talk. I had someone ask me yesterday when my B-day was after I told them the next party I'll probably get invited to is October due to Halloween. We'll see if they remember my B-day or not. I like any excuse to party or celebrate. Yeah, I don't get invited to much. You know what? I don't get invited to much either. I as I get older, I only have like a handful of friends and I sometimes I'll be honest, like I used to have like so many friends. And so I wonder like is that okay? Like how do I feel about that? And I kind of ask myself and think about it. And I've gotten to a place where I feel like that's what I wanted and then it happened and that I genuinely really like it that way because then I feel like I can show up as a better friend to those people as opposed to trying to like stretch myself between so many different people. And then I have like deeper connections with those people, if that makes sense. So I feel like I see a lot of people get invited to so many weddings and they've been bridesmaids so many times, but that's just like not how my life has rolled. And I think that I kind of curated that on purpose and that I like it that way. So I hope that you can see the good in that too, because too many friends is overrated. That's what I think. Gregory, fire horse season, sag gang. Okay, fire sign. Yeah, I think everyone's excited about the year of the fire horse. Rihanna, what are your thoughts on Timothy shitting on other art forms to say that his is more important? His whole thoughtful, artsy French boy image is long gone now. Um, that was so stupid. I just feel like, you know what? What I feel like happened is that Timothy is so liked by guys. Like he's a guy's guy, but like the girlies love him too. Like they're like cuz they, a lot of people have like crushes on him or just like his performances. He's just like a well-liked dude, but I do think if you see all the podcasts and stuff he's picked to go on, he's like a guy's guy. And what I fear happens when guys get together in the same way that when girls get together, like people get carried away. And I think Timothy got completely carried away and careless in that conversation. And I think that although I do think that what he said is so stupid and I don't agree with at all, and I'm like, when you go see live art in person, whether it's theater, ballet, opera, it is mind blowing. And you're like, please, God, universe, whatever you pray to, don't let this ever be over because it's the most magical thing in the world. And a lot of people can't go because they can't afford it. And funnily enough, like a lot of the box office is in its worst shape ever. And yeah, the tickets are expensive for a movie, but they are way cheaper than the opera or the ballet or live theater. So I just don't think that there's like a nice hill to stand on. Like that's not a good place to throw rocks from right now because the box office is not doing fabulous. And then also it's just like never cool to shit on another form of arts. But to my earlier point, I feel like he just like totally was like trying to like be buddy buddy and got like carried away in very casual thoughtless conversation, and I don't think it's like he should be, like, canceled or even, like, unlikable, like, I think it was just, like, a stupid, careless comment that I think if he actually thought about, he wouldn't really think that, because it was so offhand and quick the way he threw it out. I don't wanna, like, give total excuses, but I just think there are so many pieces of shit in this world, and that was kind of just, like, on the totem pole of pieces of pieces of shit that was, like, not really on my radar. It was more just, like, I totally disagree with that comment, I think that was really stupid. Does that make sense? What do you guys think? And I do think it's hurting his overall image because I think, like, a part of the fact that he gets in these, like, Oscar nominee conversations is because he has that artsy French boy vibe going on, where he does, like, a lot of intense or, different type of movies that like, he hasn't done, like, a big Marvel or anything like that, and so now I'm like, it's like, I think it's definitely not a great thing for his image. Mm, can't wait for this event's house tour. Oh, yeah, I would definitely do a house tour once we're done. Yeah, once we're done, it's like, oh man, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be able to do so many more episodes and so much more many different types of filming and like types of content. Because right now, just because it's been in such a remodel mode for so long, I've been very like, I've been like tied to this room, which is getting increasingly more messy because we have so much going on in the little places of space that we did have. So I really can't wait. I'll definitely do some sort of tour for sure. Red carpet. I'm a Gemini Sun Pisces Moon. That is such an interesting combo. Do you get told that a lot? That's a fascinating combo. That's awesome. Steve Calderon, happy Women's Day and early birthday, Seth. Thank you. Dion, Steph, I'm down for the discussion about the dinosaur docuseries. I knew I was talking to the right people. Brianna, you should go to Haru Cake for your birthday. Treat yourself. That's a really good idea. That is a good idea. Since I'll be in LA, maybe I'll go get my birthday. I was gonna do my birthday nails tomorrow, but maybe I'll do it on my birthday and then go to Haru Cake or maybe I don't know. That's a good idea. I like that. Uh, okay. Right. What games did you guys play? Oh, at the my little birthday, we played this really fun Rotten Tomatoes game. So basically, it's like all these Rotten Tomatoes cards, and each card has a movie, and it gives like the date, the like lead actors, and the description, and then it gives you the tomato meter and the popcorn meter. But we were going off the tomato meter, and essentially, like, each person, you start with however many that you want, but we started with 4, so I got, like, 4 movies that I started with, and then you place them all in order of, like, lowest to highest tomato meter, and then let's say Roxy got picked a card for me, I don't see the card, and she's like, um well, like, which one was there yesterday? Like, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Then she gives a description, and then based off the description, I have to decide where it would go in the order of my cards, score-wise, and if you get it right, then you put it in your grouping, and if it's wrong, it just goes in the pile. But, like, as movie lovers, it was really fun. And you guys know, like, the tomato meter is often so fucking crazy and criminal, like, especially for comedies, it's so criminally low. Like, what was it? Like, Super Troopers, I think got, like let's see what it was. Super Troopers has a 37%, on the tomato meter and a 90% on the popcorn meter. So it just is one of those ones that there was like a few of that where you're like, damn, I couldn't have guessed that. Okay. Mine is Mel's is on Friday the 13th in November. Oh my gosh, that's kind of jazzy. ZB, my birthday's right before Christmas, so it's a mixed bag. Right. I feel like that would be like every year feels a little different. I definitely feel that B-Day pressure too, right? Like, it's a lot. Um, Rihanna, I've always felt bad on my birthday, but in recent years, I've just prioritized making it a day of claiming all the free shit I can from different stores to distract myself, and it worked. That is such a fabulous idea. Hell yeah. Mel says, yes, on Monday streaming will react to the Oscars. Okay, I like that. So we won't be live next Sunday, but next Monday we'll do a post Oscars discussion. How does that sound? Let's see. Have I seen all the I think I've seen all the best picture nominations. I was like ahead of schedule this year. Best picture nominees 2026. Okay, Secret Agent. Oh yeah, that one I just purchased. We're watching that tonight. So I'm super excited to watch that one. That's the last one I think. Let's go through them though. Bugonia, yes. Marty Supreme, yes. Train Dreams, yes. F1, yes. Sinners, yes. Frankenstein, yes. Hamnet, yes. One Battle, yes. Sentimental Value, yes. Okay, yeah. So Secret Agent was my last one. I'm watching that tonight. Where are y'all at your watches? We know Sam Red's already watched them all. What about everybody else? Um, Lauren, yes, I heard the only scientific evidence around blue light glasses that they could possibly help with sleep if used in the evening. Interesting. Oh, Unicorn, this is such a great reminder of something to look forward to. One Piece LA season 2 coming out on your birthday. Have you seen it yet? Yes, I've seen season 1, loved it. Cannot wait for season 2. Are they dropping it in parts or a full season? Netflix. One Piece season 2. Um Release date, full season or part? Okay. All 8 episodes of the new season will be released simultaneously for binge watching rather than in parts. The new season cover yeah, hell yeah. That's exciting. I think they could have definitely done parts, but I wouldn't have done what Bridgerton did, which was make us wait a whole month. Like I'm like, just do it in like 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. But if they're dropping it all at once, that's amazing. Mel, Timmy's a jackass. He's like, man, I kind of liked when he was more low key. It's a good reminder that sometimes putting yourself on a mic isn't a good idea. Shala may not win that Oscar. Nice one. Right. I think that's an interesting discussion. Like people have been talking about that, how you can ruin your Oscar chances based off like the press going around you. I don't necessarily believe in that because I'm like, you should win if they thought that was the best performance of the year. You guys know my heart lies with Michael B. Jordan or Jesse Plemons, honestly, before I would pick. But I'm not saying like Timothy Chalamet's performance was amazing. Um, he's very, very talented. So was Leonardo DiCaprio's. I just found Michael B. Jordan and Jesse Plemons their performances to be more insane for me. Rihanna, Michael B. Jordan, come get your Oscar. Come to the front, baby. Timmy's fumbling. I think all like so many people are rooting for Michael B. Jordan. This is what's crazy about the algorithm is because everyone in Hollywood and all the critics are like, one battle after another is like, is the most sure, it feels like the most sure in best picture because it's won all of the major awards for best picture. But then all of the comments, and I don't know if it's because I feel this way or what, all of the comments are like, it should be Sinners. Like, I feel like I liked, and a lot of the comments kind of had the sentiment of, I liked One Battle After Another. It just didn't compare for me in terms of like the longevity of how I've thought about Sinners and how I will continue to think about Sinners moving forward in the years to come. Whereas I'll always think One Battle After Another was a cool movie that had cool themes and cool performances. I just thought Sinners just like had monumental themes, insane talent moments, and did something so unique. And I feel like it they both were doing unique things. I just think it was a little bit more authentic and landed itself better for me. Like, it was more entertaining, and I feel like thematically stronger for me. And all the comments feel like they're saying that, but then they're telling us that One Battle After Another is a shoe in and has been the shoe in forever. So I don't know how to feel about that. I would not be mad if One Battle After Another won. I'm just like really rooting for Sinners. Damn, and his mom and sis were ballerinas. Why would he say that? You don't say that. You don't say that. Yeah, why would he say that? That's so stupid. Yeah, he just sounded like an idiot during it. Like, it was just so offhanded quick, and I feel like he was like trying to sound cool. This is what happens when like you're trying to sound cool to someone. You could come off like an asshole, and I think he did in that moment. And I like him, so that's a bummer. Lauren, I don't think he was saying his was more important. I don't think he was either. I don't think he was either. I was thinking he was saying he didn't want movies to become a fringe art form like those others once because of theater shutting down. Um yeah, I honestly don't think there was that much thought in it. I think he just was trying to give an excuse as to why he left like the fine arts and went more for like acting, and he didn't need to. Like, there's it's just as good of a reason to want to just do acting in movies as it is if you wanted to be a ballerina or if you wanted to do theater. I don't think like anyone needs to like, you don't need to down the other to be in the other, is what my point of view is. It's like that, like, it's not for everyone. Like theater, like let's say you do theater. That's like an every night performance, giving your all out. It's totally different performance than spending 60 days on set doing a movie. But no one's asking you to like drag the other so that you can uplift your choice. I think that was the problem. It was like, what did we say? Why did we get dragged into this? Just say you wanted to be an actor and that you grew out of it. You grew out of your other performance arts. Red carpet talk. I still think Ethan is the best of the 5 best actor noms. Nothing has changed for me. That's cool too. I actually haven't seen it's Blue Moon, right? That is one I haven't seen because it wasn't best picture, so I was focusing more on best picture noms. Blue Moon, yeah. But Ethan's cool. He's a cool guy. I wouldn't root against him either. Mel, he even said I just love 14% of viewership and I took a shot for no reason. He knew what he was saying. Okay. I didn't see the follow-up of it if he said that. That's so stupid. Team Steve's happy almost birthday, Team Big H. Thank you, Lloyd. Okay, hold on. Okay. I like Pauline Chalamet in Sex Lives of College Girl. She was funny as fuck. Is she the ballerina sister? I think he only has one sister, right? Or am I wrong? Siblings. Yeah, I think he only has one sister. Yeah, his older sister, Pauline. Lauren, but agreed. He just gonna was careless and got carried away with comments. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like, when you're talking shit with your friends and you just sometimes you like are way more like flamboyant or careless about what you're saying. Mal, my favorite part was all opera and ballet official account around the world clapping back. Right. They're like, you're not gonna bring us down. Not today, buddy. Mel, if we're going to call out wicked actors for caring too much, yes, you better bet I'm calling out actual jackass behavior. Um, I never agreed with calling out the wicked cast. I love the wicked cast. I stand 10 toes down in that. So to me, it's so different, but I hear what you're saying. Dion, Steph, Obama still has class and swagger. That's why people cheer the loudest when he and Michelle are in the room. Yeah, yeah. He's never done. I mean, he's just way, way, way better president. Not perfect, but not even in the same conversation as what we have. I mean, he was a very great speaker, I think, great family man, good leader. It's sad how far we've fallen. The opera had a discount code named after Timmy. That was funny. That's hysterical. I love that. Red carpet dog. Again, I'm still annoyed with Timmy more for fucking up his own eyesight on purpose for the sake of method acting and Marty Supreme. I love that you told me this because I would have never seen this, and that is insane of him. Damn that ping pong fuck boy. Yikes. No pics of your birthday. Oh, but it was so chill. We took one. Here, I'll upload it. I just didn't want to post it yet because I didn't want everyone to think, when you like post one thing and then everyone thinks like today is your birthday. But I'll post it for the for you guys. Hold on, let me just upload it. We took one in the cafe. They were so sweet. It's like all you need is a few friends, guys. All you need is a friend. And honestly, all you need is one. Okay, media assets. We didn't take pictures because it's like we planned to be at the pool and probably take a lot more pictures, but the plan got so derailed. So this was me blowing out the candles. Can this go? Why is it not? What the hell? Oh, can you actually show it, brother? Like, why would it be so zoomed in like this? What the hell? I don't I don't get this. I don't know why it's not. Uh, Here, let me just try to do it this way. Okay, here I am blowing out my candles yesterday. I didn't eat the coconut cake because they didn't know that I hate shredded coconut, but that chocolate cake, fabulous. And Haley made a great point that it reminded us of the chocolate cake in Matilda, which made me think I haven't done a Matilda rewatch in a minute, and that's one of my favorite movies of all time. So there I am. All those reviews. The post Oscar stream sounds fun. I think I've seen enough of the BPs. LOL. The BPs. What's that? What? Sorry. Tell me what the BPs are. Is that? I want to know so bad in this moment. But can you tell me what you mean by BPs? Rihanna, do you think you'll get an epidural? Okay, I think I'm gonna do like a full episode about going over my birth plan. I just started going over my birth plan. So I'm not sure yet. I still have to talk more in depth with my doctor about everything and like all the options because there's an epidural, there's a walking epidural, and then there's IV pain meds that you can take. I'm I went into this thinking like I 100% would get an epidural. And like it wasn't a question and I'm like, okay, and I told Harry at the beginning like I'm 100% getting an epidural, like shoot me up. As I've learned more, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I don't know. I'm conflicted. There are positives and negatives to all the options. So I'm kind of at I'm what I am good about being is flexible though. So I think the day comes, you have no idea what's going to happen. You have no idea what's going to happen. You have no idea how you're going to feel. So I'm open to changing my opinion. And the hospital is really good at changing based on what you need. And a lot of it's out of my control. Like, let's say the baby doesn't flip, then I'm going to need a C section, and then you are absolutely under anesthesia because it's a full blown surgery. Um, let's say that I go in there not wanting the epidural and I labor it out with H and then I've just like reached a point where I'm like in so much pain that I'm going to pass out. Then it's like you can't give birth if you're going to pass out because the pain is so bad. You know what I mean? So I'm open to the idea of changing and I'll keep you guys updated where my head's at that because if I choose to not get an epidural, you need to train for it. I know that sounds funny, but that's dead ass what they say. Like you have to actually practice and train for birth if you're doing no epidural because you need like certain breathing techniques, you need to know when to push, you need there's certain pain relieving techniques that your partner can do. There's things that you can do like on a Bosu ball or like go in the bath and there's like a lot of other options. So it's called hypnobirthing, which I know sounds like you're putting yourself under hypnosis, but it's not. It's basically the psychology of birth. So if you're going, it's helpful for any type of birth, but I started a book on it because if I go into it without the epidural, then I need to be so fucking locked in to the task because the moment you get stressed or like too tense, then you screw with you screw up. Like it's not like like you can't like it's not like you can't come back from it, but you have to be very very focused and locked in if you're going to go into it without the epidural. So, on a later episode, we can talk more about what I've learned from the pluses and minuses of each decision. But right now, long story short, I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'll say that I'm open to all of it. Jeremy Hate 7 Chat. Hey. Brett Bites. I like that post Oscar stream idea. I feel like I'm still behind, even though I've seen all but two of the films you just rattled off. I know. I feel like I'm always behind because then there's still nominees like Blue Moon that I hadn't seen. That's not on Best Picture, but he's nominated. So okay, so we'll do a post Oscar stream. I like that. Oh, Timothy Chalamet, seriously, shutting the fuck up is free. Totally. Like when you're up for an Oscar and like everyone already fucking likes you, like literally everyone likes Timothy Chalamet. From basketball players, Anthony Edwards named him White Boy of the Year, to, the Academy, he is the darling of the Academy. It's like, so just right now, maybe just shh, but he didn't. I actually think he will still win. Yeah, he might, because it's like if they're going off just of who they thought, regardless of how they feel, then yeah. Jeremy, I felt Sinners gained the most Oscar nominations. MBJ is going to win Best Actor, IDK about Best Picture, but I think it's more possible than it was before. Yeah, it is amazing that they have the most Oscar noms, I think, of all time, right? Enter Lundman. I would be mad. I thought OBAA was awful. It was so long. I remember being halfway through it, like, damn, there's still like 2 hours left. But there was a lot of cool shit in it. So I can't totally shit on it. I just liked Sinners better. But I think there was a lot of good in one battle. Jeremy, Weekend Update had a pretty good joke about Timmy being critical of opera and ballet when he did a ping pong movie, which I think is less popular in the States. Anyways, that's funny. Jeremy, I watched Blue Moon the other night. It's great, short and free on. Oh, it's on Netflix? Hell yeah, I'll definitely watch it then. I'll watch it this week, so I'll be locked in. He said I lost 14 cents. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. Um, okay. Uh, Rihanna, my man is a part of the One Piece. Okay, let me stop you before I finish this comment. Did you tell me you have a man? Did you tell me you have a man? Because I feel like this is news to me. I need. Did you? Now I'm like, did she? Can you jog my memory? I want to be caught up. Rihanna, my man is a part of the One Piece season 3 cast. I'm delusional. Catch me at the premiere with him in 2027. Okay, so is this a joke? Did I read into this too quickly? Which one of the cast is your man? Because I'll support it. PTB Productions. Hi, amazing to see you. Thank you. Welcome. Red carpet tucker. Are the candles green on purpose since that's your favorite color? Yeah, they got me like everything green and they couldn't even use half the setup. It was so sad. They're so cute. Oh, best picture, BPs. That makes so much sense. I blame the baby. They call it pregnancy brain. You're sick of the BP conversation. I totally get that. I feel like it's been toxic for like 6 months now. Steph, did you and Harry watch the 57th NAACP Awards last week or before last? They showed so much love and support to Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan. It was amazing. Yes, I did. It was really cute. And I didn't see it all, but I saw a lot of it. And then I saw the Actors Awards. I feel like all of the actors were so supportive of Michael B. Jordan, which was awesome. I'm curious if you and Harry watched The Pit. They've addressed some pregnancies and some storylines. Yes, we watched season 1 and we're obsessed. We're waiting to watch season 2 in whole because I watched season 1 late and I was so happy that I could just binge through it because they leave you on like the biggest kickers ever where I'm just dying to get to the next episode. So I would have really, it would have killed me to wait week by week. Red carpet talk. The pit ensemble is hard to top, like 20 plus people, and you're invested in all of them. I know. I know, like, when the awards were coming out and they kept sweeping the awards, I was like, "What is it?" It's just like a medical procedural show. Like, I'm so confused. And then I watched, like, 3 episodes and I kept being like, "They're all really good, but I don't really get it." Then I got to the end of the season and I was like, "Give them all the awards. I totally understand you guys made the right decision. I'm so sorry for ever doubting that this was the best ensemble and the best drama series of the year." Rihanna, I still die laughing thinking about your shredded coconut rant when you found out about Bounty Chocolate bars. Dudes, it's like they didn't even see that. You know what I mean? Like, it's so funny because I feel like Roxy memorizes shit about her friends. And it's shocking to think that I I haven't mentioned that I hate shredded coconut, but she played it safe and got the chocolate cake, which she knew I would love. So, and in her defense, I think at the place that they got the cakes, the coconut cake was very, very popular. Maldo's reviews. Yes, I've caught up. I'm sorry. Thank you for telling me now. Mike, I don't mind long movies as long as they're good. I don't either, but if I feel like halfway through I'm wondering how much longer is left, that's not a good sign. That's what I mean by one battle. I'm like, everything that was happening was cool, but I found myself being like, wow, that much time is left, which is not a great sign for me. Lauren, I believe voting closed before this weekend, so yeah, I don't think it will affect the Oscars vote. That makes sense. Red carpet talk, not on Pisces season / my birthday week. Are we gonna do this? What did I say? What did I say? Yeah, you were on this red carpet talk was on the ride with me about Rihanna. I thought that was real. Mike Joyce, the Oscars need to be held earlier in the year, ideally late February at the latest. The good news is because I feel like it's the one that's the most anticipated, if another one went last, it would like not be watched, but because it's the Oscars, people will wait for it and like it's the one that can go last and I feel like people still watch it. Does that make sense? The Pit season 2 is so good. I can imagine. I feel like that team doesn't miss. I'm so excited to binge it. Mike Joyce, I binged season 1 so the cliffhangers bothered me in season 2 since I watch it week to week now. I'm used to them and it doesn't bother me. Okay, yeah. I think it would like it wouldn't bother me as much as it would kill me to be like, "What happened? What happened?" Okay. Okay, yeah, Mel, same. Oh, Rihanna, here's your update. LOL, no man update. Never had a man until this year when oh, how do you say his name again? He is so cool. I like him too. That's Blue Beetle, right? Let's see. Let's get Maridueño. Oh yeah, Blue Beetle. I was obsessed in Blue Beetle. He was so great. Okay, he's gonna be in One Piece. Is that real? One set as Portgas D Ace for the third season. So not yet, right? Okay, how do you pronounce his name? Let's see. So I can learn pronunciation. Okay.
Solo Maridueña.
Zolo Maridueña. Zolo Maridueña. That was easier than I thought. See how easy it is to find out how to pronounce someone's name, guys? Do you think I can pull him? Yes. If you're in the right place at the right time, yes. You have a great personality. That's what keeps a man. Brett, Steph, did you ever see Eddington? No, I didn't. Should I? I've heard mixed reviews on Eddington. I heard it's kind of a hard watch. Let's see. I feel like I saw it recently. Like where you could stream it. Yeah, Ari Aster kind of like is such a crazy filmmaker. I'm always kind of scared to see his movies. Let's see if it's streaming. Yeah, it's on HBO. That's where I saw it. Oh, Rihanna's man. Okay. Yeah, I just want to know about all of your guys' gossip, so always keep me updated. Okay. Seattle liked Eddington. Okay. I like okay. Okay. You liked it more than Beau is Afraid. All right. That's good news. Okay, it's Sholo, not Zolo. Damn. We'll have to like hear him in an interview. Let's see before I go if I can find it in an interview. Uh, let's see.
Ace announcement dropped on Donut Day. I think of episode with.
Okay, let's see.
Between being Mexican, Cubano, and Ecuadorian, what's your favorite food from all those three countries?
Oh no, that doesn't tell us. Oh, okay, let's see. He says it. Okay, let's get past this ad and then we can hear it.
Opening the book. Something shifted.
Screw you, ad. Get through it.
Eager to stay relevant. Did too. Explore your story.
Solo Maridueña.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sholo.
Solo Maridueña.
Yeah, I was hearing an SH2.
Solo Maridueña.
Yes, Sholo Maridueña. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Okay, it's time for me to go, but I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next Monday for a post Oscars conversation. Okay? Hope something great happens to you. When I do post, I think I'm going to post tonight and on my birthday, but make sure that you come and show my birthday post a lot of love. It's always nice to hear nice things on your birthday. I'll probably need the pick me up. So that's on Tuesday. Okay, love you guys. Bye.